A very good morning to all the dear children and welcome to Online Teaching Learning Program 2020-2021. In the last session, we discussed workbook exercise of chapter number 3 History, that is India's internal challenges. We completed all the questions related to the chapter. In today's session, we shall deal with the very first chapter of political science, that is post-World War political developments. Before we proceed, I request you all to be ready with your workbook and your textbook so that you all can write down the answers. See to it that you write down the answers during the video so that your work doesn't get piled up. I hope you all are ready with your study material. So let us begin. Workbook exercise of chapter number 1 Political Science, topic Post-World War Political Developments. Question number 1. Choose the proper option and rewrite the complete sentences. First one. A system of independent and sovereign states. Options are a political system, international system, social system, none of these. The right answer is international system. A system of independent and sovereign states is called as an international system. Question number 2. The main responsibility of League of Nations was dash. Options: to avoid war, B. to secure independence of colonies, C. to improve the economies of different nations, D. to bring out disarmament. The right answer is to avoid war. The main responsibility of League of Nations was to avoid war. Third, the Cold War ended with dash. A. Establishment of the United Nations, B. disintegration of the Soviet Union, C. creation of military organizations, D. Cuban Missile Crisis. The right answer is disintegration of the Soviet Union. The Cold War ended with disintegration of the Soviet Union. Let us proceed further. Question 4. Every nation's policy related to the other nations is called dash. Options are A. foreign policy, B. internationalism, C. international politics, D. national interest. The right answer is foreign policy. Every nation's policy related to the other nations is called foreign policy. Fifth, dash dropped nuclear bombs on 2 cities of Japan, that is Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Options A. America, B. Russia, C. Germany, D. Italy. The right answer is America. America dropped nuclear bombs on 2 cities of Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Sixth, the dash was established after the First World War to establish peace. Options are A. League of Nations, B. International Court of Justice, C. United Nations, D. World Health Organization. The right answer is A. League of Nations. The League of Nations was established after the First World War to establish peace. Let us proceed further. 7th, the Communist Revolution took place in dash in 1917. Options are A. Russia, B. China, C. Cuba, D. Korea. The right answer is Russia. The Communist Revolution took place in Russia in 1917. 8th, the non-aligned movement started in dash. Options are A. 1947, B. 1956, C. 1961, D. 1965. The right answer is 1961. The non-aligned movement started in 1961. 9th, the dash made a demand for a new international economic order, that is NIEO. It stands for New International Economic Order. Options are non-aligned movement, B. ASEAN, C. NATO, D. European Economic Community. The right answer is non-aligned movement. The non-aligned movement made a demand of a new international economic order. Let us proceed further. Question number 2, this is an assignment for you all. Give conceptual description of the following. So you have to write the names of the countries involved in the Second World War. So the world came to be divided into two powers, that is Allied powers and Central powers, right? So you need to write down the names of the countries who were a part of Allied powers and names of the country who were a part of Central powers. So this is an assignment for you all. Question number 2, leaders of the non-aligned movement, that is NAM. So here are 5 countries given. So we need to write who all were the leaders of those countries. So for India, the leader of non-aligned movement was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Yugoslavia, Marshal Tito. Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser. Indonesia, Dr. Sukarno, and Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah. Let us proceed further. Third one, here we are supposed to write the 5 member states of the ASEAN. ASEAN stands for Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So we are supposed to write here 5 member states of the ASEAN. So it is Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, and Indonesia. These are the 5 member states of the ASEAN. I hope you all have noted down. Let us proceed further. This is an assignment for you all. Question number 3. Prepare a timeline of the following events. So here are 4 events mentioned. You have to write from which year or in which year these events took place. So first one is start of the Second World War. So here you are supposed to write when Second World War started, when it got ended. Second we have is Communist Revolution in Russia. So here you will be writing the year in which the Communist Revolution took place in Russia. Third we have is establishment of the League of Nations. So here you will write in which year League of Nations came to be established. And fourth we have is America dropped nuclear bombs on Japan. So here you will write in which year America dropped nuclear bombs on Japan. So in this way you will complete the timeline of the following events. Let us proceed further. Question number 4. Explain with reasons whether the following statements are true or false. First one. The League of Nations was established after the First World War. Answer. Yes, the statement is true. The League of Nations came to be established after the First World War. Point number 1. At the end of the First World War, all the nations felt that such a war should not happen again and some measures need to be taken to achieve that end. Point number 2. An international organization called the League of Nations was established out of this thinking. Point number 3. It became an important platform to solve international disputes and carry out negotiations. Point number 4. The main responsibility of the League of Nations was understood to be to avoid war. Let us proceed further to question number 2. Question number 2. The world became unipolar due to the Cold War. For the answer, you can refer to page number 16 of your history textbook. The statement is false. The world became bipolar due to the Cold War. So point number 1. During the Cold War, most countries of the world joined either of 2 superpower blocs, that is USA or USSR. Point number 2. Such a division of the nations of the world into groups is bipolarization. Let us proceed further. I hope you all have written down the answer. Question number 3. The policies of Mikhail Gorbachev gave an impetus to democratization. For the answer, you all can refer to page number 62 of your history textbook. Yes, the statement is true. The policies of Mikhail Gorbachev gave an impetus to democratization. Point number 1. The Soviet Union adopted the policy of opening up the economy. The state loosened up its control of the economy. Point number 2. The then President of the Soviet Union, Mikhail Gorbachev, implemented the policies of perestroika, that is restructuring, and glasnost, that is openness. Point number 3. Due to these policies, the control over the media reduced. Point 4. Important changes took place in political and economic spheres, that is, these spheres were restructured. This gave impetus to democracy. Question number 5. Explain the concepts. First one is Cold War. For the answer, you all can refer to page number 60 of your history textbook. Answer. Point number 1. America and the Soviet Union, who were allies, became rivals soon after the end of the Second World War. Point number 2. Their rivalry, described as Cold War, lasted for over 45 years, that is from 1945 to 1991. Point number 3. The term Cold War describes a situation where there is no actual war but intense tension that may lead to war. Let us proceed further. Question number 2. Non-alignment. For the answer, you all can refer to page number 61 of your history textbook. Answer. While the world was becoming bipolar, countries like India did not want to join the superpower rivalry. Some nations decided to stay out of the Cold War rivalry. This policy is known as non-alignment. Let us proceed further. Third one is interdependence. For the answer, you all can refer to page number 57 of your history textbook. Answer. Point number 1. No country, however big or small it may be, is not self-sufficient. They are dependent on each other for one reason or the other. Point number 2. Interdependence is an important feature of the international system, that is, today's global policy. Let us proceed further. Fourth is bipolarization. For the answer, you all can refer to page number 60 of your history textbook. Answer point number 1. Most of the countries joined either of the two-power bloc. Such a division of the nations of the world into groups is bipolarization. Point number 2. The scope of the Cold War increased and the sphere of tension spread due to bipolarization. Let us proceed further. Fifth is globalization. For the answer, you all can refer to page number 63 of your history textbook. Point number 1. Trade and economic relations among nations became open with the end of Cold War. Point number 2. Revolution in information technology transformed the world. Point number 3. The boundaries of nations no longer remained sacrosanct. Point number 4. There was free flow of capital, labor, technology and information. Point 5. There was free flow of ideas among the people globally. Point number 6. Economies of different countries are now linked to each other.